Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Excluded and today we're testing a game called Draw Joust. Basically, this game is about drawing a vehicular object and using it to defeat your opponent in an old-fashioned jousting competition. So you can build pretty much anything as long as you have enough ink, which is like is what you build with, and you get 50 coins, so that's pretty cool. And you can upgrade your ink, your power, your offline coins, and your health. Ink is probably the most important, and then power, but you're trying to hit your opponents, and you can draw these wacky designs like I just did. But you have to make sure all your stuff is connected. So most of the time you'll just get your little person with his weapon, and you have to make sure that you get the little... He turns green when he's connected, and if he's not connected, then he can really easily fall off. So some designs absolutely suck, and some designs are pretty good. Like, this one is not that great, but it's going to work here because his weapon is pointed up high and he's up high. Then like designs like this aren't that great, but you can like bubble wrap your guy pretty much. And that's where power comes into play. Your power is if you can push your opponent pretty much. The cannon is very good, but it does like build up sometimes, which is annoying. You want to either poke your opponent or knock them onto the ground, like I did right there. And you can see your opponent in the top right. This one is Pinball Wizard, and I have a cannon and like a spear. And you can just... The cannon is very overpowered, but like this kind of sword is not that great. I guarantee I'm gonna lose here. Yeah, there's nothing you can do when you get the sword. It's practically an automatic loss. You want to make a design that has strength so it doesn't like flop, because then the wheels will go really far apart and then you'll just fall straight to the ground, which is not fun. This is one of the better blueprints you can get. I'm gonna call the wheels and the person blueprints because you can create it how you want, because it's low to the ground and it's got a decent weapon. This is also another one, but you can like build these like shields. They don't really work that great, but it's decent, I guess. And then here's where power comes into play. If you don't have a high power, then you can't push your opponent back, and they'll be able to push you, and then they'll flip you, which is not fun. But I'm gonna hop over to the App Store now, see its rating, and then rate it myself. Okay, we're in the App Store now, so it says 4.6 stars again, just like the other game I played. Yeah, maybe 4 stars, not this high. There's just, it's decent, it's not bad, but then you can get stuck and then it's impossible to do anything because some of the weapons are just terrible. But you get to, like, reset, I guess. And what I mean by reset is that when you lose, you just keep going and you face the same opponent. So it's decent. It's not the best. It's simple, but they did simple well. And one thing that I would maybe add is like a reroll button, because some of the blueprints are not good and you cannot win with them on most of your opponents. So if they added a reroll button and you could just reroll and get an actual decent or really good blueprint, that would be cool. And then there's way too many ads. Every match or every other match you get an ad. So I mean, they're quick 30 seconds ad and you can skip most of them, but some of them just take too long. Just too long, like 30 seconds ad that you can't skip. But that is going to wrap it up for me. Like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.